It's Bruce Hill at Make Sales Simple. Watch me pitch Coca-Cola. We're gonna do some cold outreach to Coca-Cola. So I was talking to my friend just yesterday, and he said my trigger phrase. He said I can't, followed by I can't pitch Coca-Cola, and I said why not? He said, well, they're a really big company. I'm like, well, that's true, but why can't you pitch them? And he was like, well, I may not have uh, the things they're going to ask for. I said, okay, that may be true. Why can't you pitch them? And he says, well, I might not be big enough to fulfill their needs as a company. I was like, that may be true. What are their needs? He's like, I don't know. I said, well, how can we find out? He said, well, I guess we could ask them. I was like, yes, we could pitch them. So I'm just going to do a quick search here. I see they've got a store in Atlanta, a retail store in Atlanta. That's interesting. Doesn't look like they use their social media. Let's try YouTube. Now that's strange. Let's see, 2 weeks ago, 8 months ago. I don't want to watch it. 1 year ago. That's interesting. I don't know. I don't do social media. I don't do marketing. That might be an opportunity there. That really might be an opportunity there just to manage social media. See, there's opportunity all around us. So anyway, we had a really good conversation. And basically I said, listen, man, you reach out to Coca-Cola, they may tell you no, right? Largest, most recognizable brand in the world, arguably. I think maybe McDonald's is anywhere close to them as far as brand recognition worldwide. But no one says you can't reach out to them. So we're going to reach out to them. And I told him, I said, listen, your pitch is the same to a million employee company to a 10 employee company. The approach might be different, but the pitch is the same. So what does that sound like? Hey, um, Michelle, my name's Bruce Hill. I help drive revenue and improve customer retention through personal and professional development with an emphasis on sales skills. Would it make sense for us to have a conversation? That's it. That's the same thing I'm going to say to Coca-Cola as I'm going to say to Service Titan here in Atlanta, to a law firm. Listen, this is what I do. Now, what that looks like may change because of their scale. They might say, listen, we need to be able to teach 1,000 people a day for 2 weeks. Okay, that's fine. I got a scale. But I want them to tell me no. Ooh, here we go. I don't want to tell myself no. So I reach out to Coca-Cola. I say, hey, my name's Bruce. I help businesses grow through personal and professional development. And she's going to say, we don't need that. Go away. That's fine. I'll say, hey, I'm Bruce. I drive sales through personal and professional development. I'm going to say, hey, Bruce, that sounds great. Let's talk. Oh, here we go. Here's a sales manager. All right. And then they're going to figure out, hey, Bruce, we need you to have 100 employees. We need you to be around in business for 10 years. And we need you to have 80 business credit score of 80 or higher. Well, some of those things I have to check. Is it 10 years yet? It might be 8 years. So guess what Bruce does? I writes it down and I go do it. And I come back and say, hey, 2 years ago, you said I had to have these things before we could talk about driving sales through personal and professional development. Let's talk, right? And so now I have a checklist of exactly what I need to have to pitch Coca-Cola. Why? Because I had the audacity to reach out to them. That's what I want you to have, some audacity. So here's what I'm going to do. I see goal, talent, and leadership development. I'm going to hit connect. So hi, Michelle. I had a conversation with my friend Michelle. Who said I could not pitch Boom. I asked him why. Please make sure you spell people's names when you reach out to them. Uh-oh, run out of words. Okay, here's what we do. Let them know who you are, why you reached out. How can I shorten this? Hold on. Let me think this out loud. I don't know why that's got a red squiggly line under it. There we go. Yesterday someone said I could not pitch Coca-Cola. Asked them why. They have employees of any other company and likely investor points. Let's see here. Let's see if I'm going to run out of it. There we go. Boom. All right. Short message, why I'm reaching out. And I'm just telling the true story. They said I couldn't do it, so guess here I am. All right. Global talent strategy and succession. I'm not sure what that does. What I'm looking for is anyone that cares about people and revenue. Okay? People and revenue. Now, one thing I've got to figure out what happened to my messages. I used to have a limit here, so I got to go figure that out. You have to be premium. I had premium yesterday. All right. You guys are watching this live and in color. I only do one take. Rishav Gandhi, on people and culture. Oops, don't call Rishav Michelle. There's little things like that can mess you up. Here's what's going to happen. I don't know how many people are going to reach out to them on a regular. They may not even see my message. That's not my job. My job is to give them a chance to say yes. My job is only to give them a chance to say yes. Inclusion, sure, why not? Your job isn't to decide for them. Your job is to make them aware of the transformation you provide, is to make them aware of the problem you solve and give them a chance to say yes. That's your job. Don't talk yourself out of it before they even get a chance to tell you yes. And again, they're very likely not going to tell you no. What's more likely is you're going to find out what you need to pitch companies like this. This is always a learning experience. And what happens is after you reach out to Coca-Cola, you're going to be more confident to reach out to the smaller companies, right? Those companies that only operate in 2 countries, that only have 5,000 employees, that only have $1 billion in revenue instead of hundreds of billions, right? And your confidence is going to grow because you're going to reach out to a company like Coca-Cola, like I just did. And I'll do a follow-up when they connect, all right? And your confidence is going to grow because you're like, wow, I survived. Like, wow, I did it. You operated in courage instead of fear. You took a chance. And again, here's the 3 things that's going to happen. Now, you're not going to see it and they're going to ignore you. That's fine. You're right where you were 10 minutes ago. Or they're going to see it and they say, hey, no, thank you. You're going to ask for feedback. Hey, you know what? Thank you so much for responding. Was it something I said or just bad timing? All right, that's what I want you to say. Thank you for your response. Was it my approach or was it just bad timing? And get that feedback so you can get better. But there's a third possibility, and it is possible. They're going to say, hey, let's talk. What do you do? And that's your chance to shine. All right. So my name is Bruce. I make sales simple. How do I do that? Through personal and professional development, just like this, showing you how to operate with courage in your cold outreach to pitch large companies like Coca-Cola. And my goal is to help you drive revenue to grow your business. Right? I hope that helps. Let me know what's your dream company to partner with. Put that in the comments.